record on this computer. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of our science hangout. It's going to be focused on this week on tinkering. Our materials this week are going to be paper,
cardboard, and tape.
Cardboard
And tape.
and tape. So cool, so cool. I want to share something that, hey,
Hi, Jim.
Trevor. Hi, you guys. Hi, everybody. So I want to share what you may have missed yesterday, and if you were not here, real quick. And one was that we had a challenge of taking a single piece of paper and seeing if you could support this pretty heavy book.
Heavy.
Yeah, it's pretty heavy, beautiful book all about beetles in this case, but it could be about anything.
No!
And what I did is we put the challenge out there. We tried a couple different ways, and then what we found was when I made a tube like this and just had a single piece of tape on the tube that I could then set. I'm going to adjust the camera here. I could set, let's see here, set this right here. And if we put the book on it, if we were careful, yeah, it worked. But let me see if I can even put more on it, see if we can get to the end of it. So, it's kind of like the bones of our leg. If they're kind of like this, and it's got this long tube-like structure, it can support quite a lot of weight. I'm a little nervous about this other one.
Stand on it.
Once it starts to bend, though, boom, it's done. And we can see that the paper failed by folding and creasing in this one particular way. So, and you can see it had to go somewhere, so it crunches. So, that was our challenge. And there might be other ways to make that challenge work. And so if you, for your homework, would like to mess around with a single sheet of paper and some tape and make something that can hold a fairly strong book, show us tomorrow, or even if while you're watching, you can show us today. I'll also show you, step away. I tried this way with some folded pieces like this, setting them up, but it didn't. They just they did not work out too well. So just saying. Okay, so now some other tools you might want to have, because we're going to be bending some cardboard and maybe even cutting some. We can use a spoon sometimes.
Hey,
Jim? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Trevor. Is that you?
So about the paper thing.
Yeah.
I tried it out.
Yes.
And all that happened is it's still sawdust. Nothing happened.
Oh, the paper. So another thing we did is we took sawdust and we got it wet. Mine is still wet. Did you put it on a screen, Trevor? Some people put it on screens, but it was missing. Did you put water and spread it out? It was probably missing. Like I said, we need some kind of binding agent, some kind of.
But don't worry, I already got.
We tried 2 more.
You tried 2 more? And what did you use something as a binding agent in it or no?
This one is sort of like
I'm going to make you.
Gray. See? Bluish gray and sort of like red.
Uh-huh.
See?
Newspaper, a paper towel, and water and a little glue.
And you used some glue?
Yeah.
You
to
used
make
some
it.
glue. And did it
A
stay?
little bit.
Thank you for sharing. So that's another thing you could do. Once again, all we did, step away. I've got all my supplies at the table next door. All we did is we took some sawdust. You can see some sawdust. We put it in a container. We added some water, mixed it around. I did not have any white glue handy. This was kind of a off the cuff emergent opportunity, but Trevor put some white glue in And did you found it stuck better and kind of stayed together? Is that correct, Trevor?
Show your sawdust didn't work. Show them your sawdust.
Here,
Well,
I'm gonna
we
make
get
you,
Sawdust.
okay,
Look,
hold on, Trevor. I'm
this
going to
is-
spotlight you. Show us your sawdust.
And
Nice.
This is it.
And that's it.
It's not paper. It's just still sawdust,
Sawdust.
not dry.
So we need a binding agent, something to really connect those fibers together. So that's great. One of the things that I think is so important anytime you do something is that you're always learning when you're doing a scientific experiment or doing a design. You're learning when you learn what doesn't work, you're learning what to try instead. Okay, so that's a really important thing. And great. Thank you, Trevor. So we showed those two things from yesterday, and the other thing I wanted to say, you might need, because we're going to cut some cardboard today, you might need like a serrated edged knife. I don't know if that'll focus in on that.
Oh,
That's just a butter knife that's got a serrated edge, or I might be using one of these, though. That would be up to you or parents. They felt that was a safe thing for you. And of course, because I'm at RTS, I have some of the world's best. You got scissors work. Scissors can work. They have a hard time with cardboard sometimes, depending. And because I'm at RTS, I have one of the best cardboard cutting tools that you can get, like a cardboard cutting knife. It's very serrated. And then also special from Japan, our RTS. Careful, I'll cut my nose off. Ow. Oh, that's silly. Our RTS cardboard scissors, which have good leverage. These, 100% recommend. So, all right, let me get into cardboard here. Dun, dun, dun. I'm going to take a little piece of cardboard. And yesterday.
Sam, will this work?
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work. Yeah, it's a little different. I kind of like how it's different though. It'll be.
Jim.
Okay, and hold on one second. Okay. Is somebody calling my name?
Me, look at my map of cardboard. I made it all by myself.
I'm trying to, let's see, where are you at? What do you got, a cardboard plane? Let me see you, Samuel, let's see. Oh, Samuel showing a cardboard creation that he made for show and tell to bring. Oh, it's a person.
It sort of looks like a Minecraft.
It does look like a Minecraft dude. That is amazing. Thank you, Samuel.
It just says head is round.
Well, some people's heads are more round than others, so I don't think our heads are really round. They're more like kind of oblong shape.
Yeah.
They say Charlie Brown, the cartoon character, had a really round head.
Yeah, I know that guy.
You know that guy?
Charlie Brown's Christmas. I've seen that.
Seen that one? Okay, so I want to show you something. Everybody take a look. So I've got a little piece of this cardboard here, and I want to look at why cardboard is so strong. If you notice, yesterday we had paper, and paper is just one single layer, right, of the paper. But if you look at cardboard carefully, you'll notice it has a top part, a layer of paper. It has a bottom part, a little layer of paper. And then look at right in between those two, and you can see that there's a piece in there of paper that goes up and down, kind of like this, all throughout the cardboard. Have you guys seen that before?
Yeah.
That little, if you look carefully.
That sort of reminds me about Paper Mario Color Splash, because the coins in Paper Mario Color Splash, if you look to the side of them, it looks like they're made out of cardboard.
That's cool. So it looks like, now there's a word for this, folks. There's a word for that piece in the middle that goes like this, that gives it strength. And let's see if I know what that word is here. Let's almost see if I can write it down. Okay. I'm not going to be able to write upside down, but I'm going to write it here. Let's see. I think it's
Got the middle piece out.
O R R G A T E. Is that backwards to you or is it right way?
It's right way.
Okay, it's funny. On my screen, it looks backwards. I'll be interested to see how it is on the saved video. But that word is corrugated. And
I know.
you probably knew that already. You probably knew that. And
I read it. I knew it. I know it too.
okay, good. I love it. You know, there's so many things that we already know. And when we go over something like this, we can learn it even better. We'll put Mr. Corrugator right down there. Sorry, word of the day. Kind of move this back. Okay. Yay. Now, so one of the things about the fact that cardboard is corrugated, it makes it strong in certain directions and weaker in other directions. I'm going to cut roughly square into this piece of cardboard. And I'm going to notice that this is the way the corrugations are running this way, like a line. Cardboard pieces are, the corrugations are running this way. Now, if I have it this way and I attempt to fold it, notice what the cardboard does. Notice how strong it is. It's really resisting.
Nothing.
It's really resisting bending. But if I go this way and I push with this, it folds right there. And if I do it over here, it folds there. Much less force required.
That looks like some sort of Minecraft tunnel.
But this way, and then when I finally get it to fold, look at how it bends. It bends pretty unevenly. It doesn't have a line to follow, whereas these, look at how nice and neat these creases were. Notice this one, it kind of looks like a line in the palm of your hand. Like if you look at the way your skin folds, I guess your skin isn't like cardboard, is it?
No.
That's probably good. It follows these. I mean, at least it's not like this type of corrugated. It's more that way. You could do that and then read. Maybe somebody could read the palm of somebody like this. We could do like this, and there's my hand. Who knew? Who knew?
Wait, did I just hear a dog? I thought I just heard a dog.
I'm gonna put you all on mute so I can get this done, or else I'll never. And then I'm gonna take you off mute in a minute. So I'm gonna mute you all momentarily, so you don't have to hear the dog. Okay. Now, cardboard. Where's my other pieces? I took them out. Okay, back to cardboard. So knowing what we know about the cardboard, we can try something similar to what we did yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and fold one way here, fold another way here, and notice, so I've got a little bit of a triangle, and I folded a little flap over this way. And I'm going to take that flap, and I'm just going to be able to tape it down right here. And then we're going to see if we can hold some really extreme weight on there. And I want everybody to think about what would be a good test of weight to put on this cardboard piece. More than a book.
What about a computer?
How did you unmute yourself? That's pretty cool.
Just press the space bar.
I can unmute myself too.
I thought I made it. I thought I made it so you all had to stay muted.
Yeah, because
Me too.
I guess I didn't. I guess I must have allowed you to unmute yourself. That's fine. That's totally fine. You're some of my favorite people to listen to anyways.
it says temporarily unmuted.
That's cool.
Your
Yeah.
whole face.
I remember one day actually, Sky, when we were pests.
Yeah.
Pests? Like in agriculture? Okay, this is not as straight triangular. I wanted a bigger triangle, so I might have to find another one. But I'm willing to try something here, and I'm willing to get a little crazy just because, you know. You guys said a computer, but I'm curious, what if this would hold my weight?
Whoa.
What do you think? Is it worth the risk
Sure.
to understand science? I think it's worth the risk.
Yes.
So let's see how I can do this. I'm going to change my camera angle. I've got I think a pretty cool setup. I've got it on a little Manfrotto bar. I'm going to change it and aim it down here. Okay. I see where it's at. I'll put this up here.
I thought you were in your room.
I'm in my room, in my favorite place. My favorite place. We're gonna Nikolai Tesla, Mr. Tesla, master of lightning, for my good friend Tony DeMaria. That's gonna serve as the base.
A fire truck.
Let's see. Can you see that? So that's there. I'm gonna move this table over. Oof. I have to admit, I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm gonna use a piece of wood. Ooh. I don't know, boys and girls. I don't know. That piece of cardboard, I think I want a bigger one. If it doesn't work, maybe I'll try a bigger one, but we'll see. All right. Are we ready? So
Yes.
Oh man. I'm more nervous than when I had that bed of nails and the guy hit me with, maybe I'm not that nervous. Okay, so I'm gonna put my weight on with one foot first and try and stay balanced. And then I'm gonna slowly try and lift my other foot off the ground. And we'll see how I do here. I have to try and keep it centered. Okay. Oh, no way, I got 30%. And look what happened. It crushed right up. That is not sturdy enough. So cardboard, now. Here's what's interesting, is we have these cardboard blocks. You guys recognize these?
Yeah.
We got these from our friends at IKEA, and they fold in on each other, and we keep these in the imagination room. And if we put one of these down,
There's a lot of toys in there.
that's kind of a high thing to stand on. I don't know.
Maybe you would just fall over. Maybe not the block.
Okay, I'm taking my weight off. My hands, it held my weight. That one totally held my weight. And if I did it this way, I'm almost positive. Oh no, crushed.
You're crushed.
I'm
Why
crushed.
is that evil
It
skull?
held it this way, but not this way. So cardboard, pretty strong, but not invincible. Okay. Now, but let's see what else can we do here. Let's turn back. Okay.
But did you know that cows are invincible? Cows are invincible.
Cows?
Yeah, they're invincible.
Cows? What?
Ow.
How is a cow invincible? I don't know if I agree. That's me saying I don't think so.
Cows are invincible. It's true.
I'll tell you a story about cows. When I worked on a cattle ranch in Nevada, I used to take a special kind of mineral supplement out to the cows. And one day I saw a whole kind of group of cows going over a hill and then jumping like this and kind of like jumping up and lifting their legs off and shaking their heads and acting crazy and running away. And then they'd kind of go back over and look again and then run away and shake their heads. And I thought, I've never seen the cows do something like that. I thought, why is that cow acting so weird where it's going? It's looking at something. It's getting scared, acting crazy. Maybe, I don't know if it's getting scared. It was acting very different. And then it would run away, but then it would walk back and look again. And I thought, what is that? So I was riding a little quad, that had a trailer on the back. And I rode back over there to look and see what exactly they were looking at. And it turns out there was an uninvincible cow. There was a dead cow, Trevor. I'm sorry. There was a dead cow there. It probably had gotten into some nightshade, which sometimes grew in different parts of the ranch, and it would have probably eaten something that was toxic or poisonous, and it died. Its belly was kind of swollen because there's microbes in its belly, and it's as they start to break down the body of the cow, they create gas, like a methane gas, and so it was kind of getting bigger and bigger like a balloon. But the cows were walking over, getting freaked out, and then running away, and then walking back and looking again. And I thought, isn't that interesting how even though it bothers them, they keep looking? And I thought, there's something there, even something there about all mammals, how we're willing to look at things that scare us and bother us, but we keep going back and looking again. Something to think about, Anyways, that's my story about the uninvincibility, unfortunately, for that particular cow. So, all right, but
Well, there's invincible cows in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, well, I bet that cow where I was working would have loved to have been in a Minecraft world instead. Okay, so I'm going to take another piece, and I'm going to work with this fold idea. I wonder, I'm going to use, I think I can reuse this piece, right? So I'm going to reuse this because I like to recycle.
Okay.
And I'm going to take a piece here. And actually, I'm going to let you guys see this so you can see what I'm doing. All right. Okay. So I've got my crushed spirit of cardboard here. And now I made a little bit of an angle. And then I'm going to do another angle right here. I'm going to draw like a straight line edge so I can make sure I'm cutting on a nice straight line. And try my box cutter. Now notice when I cut with this, my fingers are all away. I'm going to cut kind of a comfortable position. I'm not going to try and cut anything weird that I can't really hold. And I'm not going to cut towards myself too much. I'm cutting kind of away. I don't know if you can see, but my body's here and I'm cutting kind of away this way. So let's see.
Now I just can't see what you're doing. Almost. That's a little better.
So now I've got this.
Well, that's a weird triangle.
And I'm going to, triangles are kind of weird in a way. I mean, I love them. They're beautiful shapes. Now what I'm going to do.
Yeah, they look like pyramids.
They do look like pyramids. Go back down.
Which you put dust into.
I'm going to put this ruler right kind of on this edge. And I want to see if I can get it to kind of fold. Hey, kind of. There we go. Let's see. So, there I am. You guys wondered where I went. So I've got kind of a nice little edge there. And going back down.
Yeah. Jim,
Yes, sir.
are you making a puppy now?
What?
Are you making a puppy now?
We shall see.
Hey, Jim.
Yes,
I
sir.
started the same experiment when you made the triangle and stepped on it. That was the outcome.
Let me see. Wait. Who's somebody going to show me another outcome?
Yeah.
Wait. Oh, wait. Hold on. Let me put you. So let me spotlight your video. That was the outcome too. You tried to stand on that and it just didn't work out, huh?
Yeah, no, I tried to stand on it and it squashed.
It worked for me.
But it was made out of thinner cardboard.
What if? Here's what I'd like you to experiment with, Rufus.
It worked with me.
What if you made a tube like this one with the cardboard and tried it?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do next.
Maybe not so. Maybe with a bigger diameter, right? Why don't you try that one while we continue here and see if it works?
I have an eye out for everybody.
Albert Eggstein, Nathan, I'm gonna spotlight you. You did it and stood on it and it kept your weight up?
Yeah.
Oh, and it got a little crushy, but it still kind of worked?
Why are you in the chicken coop?
Yeah. I'm not.
It does look like he's living in a chicken coop.
You live in a chicken coop.
May we all be so lucky. All right, I'm going to mute you guys again for a moment. Somebody, when you want to share something you've done, raise your hand to me or send me a message. Boom. Okay, so. So now I've kind of got this shape here. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to go like this. And hey, I like the way this is going. Where'd my tape go? Where's my box? I got my tape. Here's a way I like to be able to put on tape nice and even generally. I put it on one thing first, and then I can put it on the other thing. Okay, there's one side. Ah. Look at that little thing, okay? And then now, let's see. Notice how my pen doesn't draw very good on the tape. Quack! Okay. That is my bird, my little bird creature. Anybody else able to want to make, what else could we make with cardboard? Here's Mr.
Cat.
Here's Mr. Cardboard hat.
The cardboard cat.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it showed on the on the meeting.
That's what I showed for the picture. That's right.
Jim, this is the result of a tube.
Hold on a second. Let me see the result of your tube.
Since I'm a pretty light kid, I put an encyclopedia on top of it, and I stepped on it and it squashed.
It squashed again.
Hey, Jim.
Maybe the cardboard I'm using just isn't
I
strong
wouldn't-
enough.
Maybe, you know,
Jim.
I hear our good friend Trevor. It could be, and it also, you know, muscle mass weighs more. Here's a multi-layer. Here's a multi-layer cardboard tube. Let me go back. What if I did, you know, there's one, that's like 2 layers of cardboard on this one.
Whoa. That's weird.
Makes sense.
Really,
See
really
if we
weird.
wrap it around a little bit
We should
more.
go on it until we find it, that weirdness.
Okay. You gave me an inspiration by showing me your tube. I realized, what if we just made the walls thicker? I still don't know. Right?
That might
What do you think? And then
Is
we
that your bird? Is that your bird?
my bird.
Where's the bird?
Walk, walk. Where's my bird? I don't know, man. It does seem a little doesn't seem quite wide enough. Like it doesn't have much diameter. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna try it.
Yeah.
Take me to try it.
But you're gonna squish your bird.
Oh, no way. Oh, man, I don't even think I can balance on this. I think that the problem is going to be trying to balance. It's not much of a platform. Okay.
But the bud.
Okay. Oh, boy. Okay, okay. That's like 80% of my weight. That held, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. Held a lot more than last time. So I think we may be on to something in that that held a lot more mass than the last time we did it. So that's something to keep in mind. But still, it crushed. Maybe tonight we could all try and make one that could hold our weight after we get off. Okay.
But then what about the bird?
Mr. Bird?
Oh.
There's your friend, the bird. Now, simple to make. Now, what about making something else, some other kind of creature? Right?
Yeah.
Like a cat. So let's all take a moment.
Let me think.
Take our
How
cardboard.
about the sheep?
Take your cardboard. Use some kind of pencil or pen. Straight edges are nice.
Pen.
Draw straight lines. And let's all see what kind of creature we could come up with. I came up with a simple one. I'm going to think about maybe that cat that I showed earlier. But let's see what kind of image or animal or creature you can come up with. And let's take a moment to do it. Okay?
I can.
So I'm going to change the orientation of my screen. I'm just going to point it down on my work area. And you work and I work. And we'll see what we can come up with. And those who were not here yesterday, do you like our new studio? Look at that. Look at periodic table of elements. Today's episode is brought to you by helium. Helium, lighter than air since the beginning of the Earth's atmosphere. Thank you. All right.
Jim.
Whoa.
Look at it. Look at it. The scissor.
Hold on a second. We're going to take and okay, now it's probably got a lot of triangles, so, and some other little shapes. All right. Oh, I know what I want to make. I know what I want to make. My favorite thing. I feel like I should have some music in the background for y'all. So I wonder if you'd all be willing to agree to the same kind of music. This is where hot glue, my friend. Mm. Mm. Getting there, getting there. Okay. Okay, let's see. Straight line, straight line. Everybody loves a straight line. How's everybody doing?
Good. I'm almost done with mine.
I can't wait. We're gonna do a show and
It's not
a
just a
share
kitty.
and tell.
It's not just a kitty cat head. It's a full kitty cat.
Whoa. A full kitty cat, meaning like it ate its dinner?
No, I mean like the paper, you know, the stuff, the thing. It's actually like, a full cat. Like, you mean
Full on.
body, the tail, the head,
Oh my
and
god.
the even little arms. You know that?
Mm-hmm. That sounds perfect. That sounds fun. Mm. Mm. Mm.
It's paper and gin.
Oh, I know what.
What?
It's paper and cardboard and thick with gin.
Mm.
Making some.
Yeah. Mm. Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, how's it going?
I had a joke from Trolls 2.
I'd
Trolls.
love to hear your joke. Go ahead.
It was a joke for music. When you said, I don't want you guys to fight over music.
Uh-huh.
That I forgot that I was muted, and I said, why don't we just do catchy pop? Get it?
Catch a
Pop trolls. Poppy's a pop troll. Get it?
catch a pop. I don't remember that one. I've seen Trolls. I do like that movie.
Yeah.
And I think that movie has a great soundtrack. I will say
Hey,
that.
look at it.
Hold on, are you ready to share?
Raw.
You ready to share? Seems like it. Oh. Boy, mine is having a challenging time standing up. I need a better method to help it stand up. How much time do we have left? Let me look. Oh my gosh. Time is almost up for me. I'm supposed to be on 45 minutes. I missed my hot glue gun right about now. Ha! Okay. Not quite standing though. Standing. I'm running out of time. Let's go ahead and share. I'm going to unmute you all. let's go ahead and so what I was attempting to make, and I didn't quite get it finished, was, notice the ears. This was going to be the robotic Easter bunny. And I want to have some arms and a little basket. And this would have been the robotic Easter bunny to come and visit us, would have come to visit us all this Sunday. And we wouldn't have had to worry because robots can't get a virus. Well, unless it's a computer virus. Right. So, anyhow, so that's what we need, the robotic Easter bunny for our current times. Imagine little robot arms. Yeah. So thank you, Memphis. I see that. I see it. I see it. Where is it at? Where is it at? I'm going to spotlight that thumbs up. Dun, dun, dun. Notice the thumbs up. Oh, it's gone. And I like the name, the RTS rules name. Oh, there it is. It's back. Dun, dun, dun. Good one. Good one. Who else is ready to share something that they made? Savannah? I'm going to unmute you. You can unmute yourself, Savannah. Oh, Memphis? Memphis, go ahead and share. Unmute yourself. Unmute. Wait, let me see. Unmute. Okay, go ahead and try sharing now. Tell us about it.
I made a little house with a person in the window. And it's got a bird flying by.
Oh, I
And
love
the
the
door
bird
opens.
too. The bird's kind of the colors of the sky. And you made a little hinge for the door, a door with a hinge. I love it. Who else is ready to share? All right, I see Nathan. I'm going to spotlight you. What'd you make, Mr. Nathan?
Didn't finish it, but it's one of the birds.
Nice. I love making the way you made the beak. Yeah, of course you'd make a bird because it's just like all your chickens. Look, it's pecking the screen. You should make it peck the keyboard. Have you ever heard how, like, when people type on a keyboard and they do like this with their fingers, they call it pecking? You know, some people like peck typing. Who else? Savannah, do you want to share?
I'm canceling the spotlight.
I'm going to spotlight Savannah. Do you want to share, Savannah, what you're making? Oh, your kitty is, I love it. It's got a tail. Unmute yourself, Savannah. I cannot hear you. Unmute.
He said unmute
Here
your.
you go. Go ahead, Savannah. You can talk. Oh, you can talk now.
Look at it.
I love it. I love your cat.
And the tail's actually round. I just spiraled it like this.
That's genius that you spiraled it. What a great solution, right? There's.
I got something.
Oh, who else?
It's actually something like that. I got something.
Okay, I'm ready for you, Trevor. Hold on, I'm gonna spotlight your video. All right, show us what you made, Trevor. Or what you're making. Oh.
It's a chicken. It's a chicken. It's supposed to be a Minecraft chicken. And I sort of made like the scissors for like the inside of its body.
Show us again the Minecraft chicken.
It's not really a Minecraft chicken. It's just like some sort of like alien.
I like the way you use the scissors and traced around them to get an extra effect of what you made. All right, I'm gonna move over to Samuel. Samuel, I'm gonna spotlight your video. Thank you, Trevor. Samuel, what are you making? Look at those great scissors. Samuel, show us what you got. Look at that dude. Made with.
It sort of looks like a Minecraft person again.
Again. Well, I think when we work with cardboard, a lot of us make some kind of square shapes, and everything in Minecraft has got that
Minecraft.
shape. Samuel, do you want to say anything about that dude? Anybody else? Anybody else want? Thank you, Samuel. Anybody else want to share? Okay, let's come back to me. Okay, so my time is up, and thanks for playing today and making some different crafts. Let me see. Let me remind her. Oh, tomorrow.
Jim.
Well, hold on. I said, hold on there, son. Yes. What is it?
I'm making a baby one.
Hold on, Savannah. Let's take a closer look.
A baby cat.
I love your method.
I
I
have
love
a
the method of the circle and then coming off. Okay. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to make, we're going to use some paper, and we could try with cardboard too, especially that kind of cardboard that Memphis and Savannah had, that thin stuff. We're going to see if we can make some little helicopters and make them so that they'll spiral down. So that's tomorrow's activity.
Hey,
Homework
Jim.
tonight is to see if you can make some kind of cardboard triangle or tube that can then hold your
Yeah.
weight when you
Like,
try to stand on it, with a book or something. And if you make something like that, be ready to share it with us in the morning. Remember our word of the day, corrugated. It's that kind of wavy piece in the cardboard that makes it strong and makes it so it doesn't want to bend this way, but boom, it sure does bend that way. And you're right, we could wear a little hat, even though the rain is done. All kinds of ways to play. All right, everybody, we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for coming to
Jim.
RTS Science Hangout, and come back tomorrow first thing in the morning.
Bye, Jim.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, Jim.
Bye, everybody.